Well, nobody's blaming you for getting sidetracked. I've been trying to get to the lab for about 3 years now.
It's a bigger town than I thought it was.
No, the reality shifting and even my teleportation, I get...
It's trying to keep you away. It knows you could beat it.
Probably.
At least part of it's trying to keep her away. Not all of it wants this to happen. Some of it's trying to keep things from falling completely apart, but it's kind of divided.
I lean over to Jan and I whisper, "Will you be okay if I fly up and take a look? Just to make sure that there's nothing coming?"
You're good. You don't have to ask me permission to do things.
Well, in this sort of situation with like two weirdos that we don't really know, then I just wanted to make sure you're fine.
If either of them try and take me, do you really think they're gonna stand a chance?
I mean, no, it's just like courtesy, I guess.
Thank you.
Like,
Go on up. You're good.
I'll be right back.
The overconfidence of youth.
Well, they could definitely take me.
Yeah, I feel like one well-placed punch would take Cass out immediately.
A strong gust of wind.
I think one more bad pack of ramen would kill Kaz.
4 more doom rolls will kill Cass.
But yeah, I'm gonna go up. I guess trying to get another.
That's not a joke.
The doom. Oh, you're that close.
Yeah, we started her real close.
Doom.
We started me with full doom signs, guys. Yeah.
I guess I'll try to assess the situation again, make sure that like the path is clear. You know.
The way is clear.
That is only a 7. That's a 3. That was a 5 on the die plus 2, 7.
Alright, you get to ask one, and remember, take +1 while acting on the answers.
Oh, nice. What is the biggest threat? What here is the biggest threat?
You go up and you look around, you can see you've pretty much on this road got a straight shot to the lab. Weirdly enough, the road is staying relatively steady, but there are things off the side of the road that if you manage to draw their attention, they will come for you, because there are some things in this place that don't want this fixed. But there are others that want this to stop before it's too late.
So there's like creatures that are along the side of the path, or like
Yeah, stuff that ain't from around here.
Coolio.
More Charlies.
There's something like that seems to be keeping the road relatively steady, but it can't do anything to stop whatever's happening like around the road. There are things that aren't from here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Meanwhile, Cass is very faintly going, "Follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road."
I think you mean
I'm kind of surprised that's never been used as the horror soundtrack like Tiny Tim was.
I'm really sorry. I believe you're talking about the teal brick road that we're talking about Wizard of Oz, yes? Is it not teal for you guys?
It's not teal.
Silver, teal, gold, red,
What?
aquamarine. It depends.
Wild. Well, hey, there's a bunch of little monsters along the way that look like they want to suck us back to the Shadow Realm and then spit us out somewhere else. So maybe we should stay away from them.
That's the plan.
Thank you, Declan.
You're welcome. So how do we want to do this? Are we just going to kind of march across town, or someone have a better idea?
You're like a 5-minute walk, maybe 10-minute walk from the lab.
Okay.
You're close.
Just lots of beasties and stuff. And like I can fly, but I can't carry everyone, so that won't work.
Well, hopefully whatever's keeping the road straight for us right now is enough to keep them off the road while we make our way there. If not, we'll handle it when it comes up.
Okay, so the plan is no plan. I love this. Let's go.
That's how I work best.
The road wants it fixed, we follow the road. Follow, 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 follow.
I give Jen a look like, what the fuck?
It happens when you see too much at once, don't it?
Okay.
You almost saw too much, Angel.
Oh, I know.
Would Jen have known Cass before she went crazy?
Jen, give me another Pierce the Mask roll.
10. No, wait, -2 because I'm angry. So an 8.
I don't know if the two of you were friends or like interacted a lot, but you knew her in passing beforehand. And it takes you a while, but I think you eventually realize that you do recognize her. What was Cass like before?
Her name is Cassandra Pravda, and she was the last seer of Oak Ridge. And she was never nice, really. But she was never nuts either. You weren't friends. She was like college age, so like 20. So you probably like went to school together at least for like a couple years. You probably weren't in the
Definitely
same grade.
not. Jen's like 16.
You could have potentially been a freshman when she was a senior.
I knew none of the seniors when I was a freshman.
I did, but it was theater, so it was like...
You grew up in a bigger school than I did.
Oh, that's fair.
I sat with a bunch of seniors my freshman year.
Okay. I'll just take that information and keep it in my little pocket for right now in case it becomes...
Yeah, I think another thing you'll remember about Cassandra Pravda is I don't think she was ever proved wrong in whatever she saw. People may not have believed her, may not have understood, but she's not been proved wrong.
Alright, so bum rush the lab. Let's do this.
That's one way to do it. What's lining the side of the street, the farther you go, the more it shifts and changes and fractures and almost kind of looks like a kaleidoscope fractal thing, and then it goes back to normal, and sometimes you're in the middle of the woods, other times it is a barren wasteland. And every once in a while you see eyes watching you from between the trees.
It helps if you just focus on the road, trying to piece together what's going on as everything is switching and changing about on you. Could easily drive you mad. It's nearly driven me mad. So, focus up front. Ice front. That's what it is. As she is not taking her own advice and keeping very close eye on all those eyes that she's seeing occasionally, just making sure nothing's coming closer. I'm the adult here. I'm the responsible one.
Roll to take
I'm
a
the sane
powerful
adult
blow.
here. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Alright, I'll do it. That is an 8.
Alright, on a 7 to 9, choose one. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground, or you struggle past the pain and you mark 2 conditions. What do you do as the void starts looking back?
Oh, that's a bad idea, but that's a good question. I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to give ground.
So you make eye contact with something, and you look at it a little bit too long, and it starts to step onto the street. It is a figure made entirely of shadow. Humanoid. Big, bulky, and as it steps onto the street, you see what looks like... The shape reminds you of flame, but it's all in the same void, shadowy black as... something steps onto the street towards you. Because it took that as an invitation.
You three keep moving.
What do you do?
I will catch right up with you.
You all
Oh.
see this.
Are you sure?
No, don't.
I will catch right back up with you.
Don't.
Angel is moving forward to intercept it. Like, not... Basically putting herself between it and the other three. So that if it does anything, it's gotta focus.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark another doom.
Okay. What are we doing?
I'm going to use bolstered.
Okay.
Mark a doom to use an adult move 1 time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use wheel powers. So the power that I chose is actually telekinesis.
A useful power. Give me the roll.
And I figured visions plus mind, so it works. 7 plus 2, 9.
Alright. On a hit, choose one.
I'm going to neutralize an opponent or threat, at least for now. So I'm going to use telekinesis to hold this creature down and tell everyone to run. And then book it.
You do that stereotypical comic book thing, like throw your hand out to do the telekinesis. This figure drops like a marionette that just had its strings cut and is currently like, there's just this pool of shadow on the ground. For now.
Run.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
I run.
I'm not screwing with that. I'm gonna also run.
Just nope. Bucking it away. Is anyone else looking into the woods as you sprint down the street, this remaining little bit to get to the lab?
I just put one of my little, like, sonic, like, satellite dish hand things out just in case something comes jumping. But other than that, I am just sprinting. I'm just trying to get off this fucking road.
Just nope. Out. Bye-bye. Run. I'm done with this.
I mean, yeah, Declan told us there was beasties on the road. We were explicitly told there were beasties on the road and not to look at them. And then someone looked at them and there were beasties now on the road, so I'm not looking out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but they could help. Your friend can help you control them.
I don't think I believe that.
You could use that power.
Nothing up until this point has let me control other things, so I don't know if I believe that.
As you're resisting the voice in your head, roll to take a powerful blow.
Sure. I'll do it.
What?
4.
Yes.
No problem. Easy light work 4. Oh, sorry. No,
She's still Jenny from the block.
As this voice in your head tries to exert more control, how do you weather the blow? As it tries to use the power it gave you against you.
Listen, we made a deal, and I have seen diddly from that deal, and I'm still angry. So I think the sheer power of just teen anger is how I weather that blow. The idea of, we made a deal. I have seen none of it come to fruition at all. You're not my dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the most, like, no matter how much your parents try, you're still gonna hate them energy that I ever
100%. My parents have been super great, and they're like, we got you a new car. And I'm like, I wanted a blue one. That's exactly what this is.
You don't understand me.
Yeah. This voice in my head
It's not a
doesn't
face.
understand me. How dare. So I do truly think it is just through the power of teen anger that the world does not understand, including this very powerful voice. No one understands, and so I'm just gonna push through.
You just don't get it.
God.
If you don't listen, you'll be like this forever.
I'm already kind of like this still. You didn't even promise that it would get fixed. You just promised that you'd fucking take me to the place where it could maybe kind of get fixed, because it's out of your fucking domain.
I showed you who's responsible for this. No one can hear this, by the way. I can't fix it without more power. If you give me more power, I can fix it. I can fix all of this. I can make it the way that it should have been all along.
You explicitly told me that you couldn't touch it because it was under someone else's domain. So now we're backing up on our story. I don't want to deal with the beasties off the road. End of story. Thank you.
Roll to provoke someone.
Ooh.
What'd you say?
Oh.
Roll to provoke
What
someone.
if it was just a prank?
It was
No.
just a
No,
joke.
you're gonna
Just
roll.
a joke. What is it? Plus superior? Okay, I can do that.
What
Yep.
are you talking about? It was just a joke.
It's just a joke, man. Calm down.
God, can't you take a joke?
God.
You're such a stick in the mud.
No, I commit to all bits.
Okay,
You say
so
something as a
rolling
joke,
Low
I
is
stick with
great
it.
because I'm not actually provoking him, right? So, like, if I got a 2, perhaps, that would actually be a really good thing, right? Right? Right?
Right? Mhm.
What are you trying to get him to do?
Leave me alone for like a couple seconds until we get off of the fucking road, and then we'll be fine. Just let me get off the road where there's scary shadow monsters and get to this lab that we've been trying to get to for so long. Just like put a pin in it for just like a second. That's what I'm trying to get him to do.
We'll circle
back. End of year. It's December. We'll circle back.
I knew you'd be a waste of time in the end. Good thing I have others. I'll go see if she is done dealing with her sister. And you feel all of that power that came with that voice vanish. You are no longer able to use any of those doom signs. As the good Dr. Faust disappears.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about see if she's done with her sister thing, because that's not...
I'm sorry, Dr.
Yeah,
Faust?
that was his name. It's fine.
I don't like that at
No,
all.
it's cool. He's listen, he's not with me anymore. It's cool.
Oh, he's
yeah,
cool?
he's fine.
He's cool?
Yeah, he left as soon as I told him to leave.
It's
It was
fine,
fine.
it's chill.
Yeah, we're fine.
He seems really
Yeah.
fucking cool.
No, I'm more concerned about the other part.
Not you taking a Faustian deal.
Listen, it was fine.
Hey, Cass. Cass, roll to pierce the mask.
Yeah. Go for
Or
it.
just roll with superior. Just roll a straight superior, because I think this would connect to your powers as well.
So fucking chill, yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's bad.
Or freak.
My freak is better.
Yeah, just roll with freak.
And that's usually what I use for my powers is freak.
Yes, that is. Yeah, that's more of the powers roll, I realize.
Oh, bitch, double sixes.
Heck yeah.
What
Nice.
the fuck
Plus
are
2.
in this house?
You can feel what just happened. A piece of one of the first people to ever interact with something that fell between realities, someone whose constant manipulation of that pushed this fracturing to be worse and worse, and has since been trying to force things farther and farther apart to the point where everything shatters. There was a piece of that was with you, but it's gone now. Which means your chances just improved. Their friends might not be so lucky.
Woohoo! It's good, right?
For us. If you have no
Yeah.
regard for the other part of our team.
Oh no. Oh no. For my other character. Oh no. For me. Yay.
Yeah, because we're going to see what's up with them, probably after the holidays.
Yeah.
I think maybe, like, you stop when you feel that, because the shift.
Oh yeah. I go from a dead sprint. Well, as much as you can, dead sprint, with only one shoe. Stock still. Motherfucker!
Alright, Cass. Revelations and moving at the same time, please.
Are you two gonna keep doing this like I'll defend everyone, go, or I'll defend everyone?
Distorting possibility.
Yeah,
Asshole!
do that to move. Do that to move. Angel's like grabbing her elbow and like trying to get her to walk at the same time as she's ranting.
Yeah, like, you're at the point where you can see the lab, you can see the building. And it does look
Alright.
very much abandoned, but the door's propped open.
Can I make the argument that I broke my deal, therefore breaking something and removing the condition angry?
I think so, yeah.
Whew.
She said it.
That
She said it really
sounds
nice.
I
right to
did.
me.
I said it really nice.
She said it really nice. So like,
It also,
Yeah.
it makes sense, because there's a pressure. It wasn't a control. You still had control of yourself. But it was like a whispering, almost something that was just like tweaking and nudging. And you realize that, yeah, you did have a legitimate reason to be angry. But he was fanning the flames, trying to push you away from your friends.
I believe the word you told me, Jenny, is dink?
I'm gonna need you to greatly expand upon in what context I told you this word, my friend.
The word dink? Someone came up to you and flipped you off for no reason, and you called him a big dink.
Are you trying to say dick?
No, dink.
No, he's trying to say dick.
Alright, think it is then.
Good old double income, no
Alright.
kids.
Hey, dink is a word for like an old word for like asshole or
Is
loser.
it really?
Yeah,
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, Cass is continuing to yell at Clouds.
As Angel is prodding her
And
to
it's
move along at the same time.
trailed. Yes. You're dragging me along, continuing to yell at Clouds. Curiosity killed the cat, and yet it still lurks in the shadows, trying to throw everything to chaos.
Into the lab. Pushy, push, push, push.
Push yourself.
So you enter the abandoned security complex.
I'll be going in first, I think.
In that
Oh,
case,
right.
you give me the roll to assess the situation.
Just threw one of my dice, but that was an 8.
All right. Well, you get to ask one as you carefully step into the lobby.
Let's just go with what here's the biggest threat.
Good question. Yeah, so as you step into the lobby, it is empty. But as you scan, you do see footprints from something that passed through here, and it looks like it was like going to the right.
I don't like that you said something.
It's not currently in the room. If you can get to where Joshua is without running into it, you should be fine.
Yeah, but I also don't like having something that could come up from behind me either.
Only so much you can do about that. Cass, are you still yelling at Clouds?
No,
Oh, good.
we've gone inside. There are no more Clouds.
Cass, I don't suppose you know where Joshua is, do you?
Do I?
Roll to assess the situation. Or if you would like to use a vision.
How many have I used? Have I used 3 already? Or just 2?
Just
I
2.
think I've only used 2.
Yeah.
Yeah! Let's have a vision! To find Joshua, specifically. That's 3 doom.
Mm-hmm. It's go big or go home time.
Yeah.
You detach from yourself almost. I don't even know if you see anything, you just know. You know where to go, you know where the yellow brick road ends. You know how to get to Joshua, but you cannot see what happens after. So you do get to ask a question, if you have one.
Is there a monster between us and Joshua?
Not at the moment, no. It's elsewhere.
Then let's go. I'm gonna follow my vision.
You were within your very slim window.
Yep. Turning to the rest. Let's go find the wizard.
Sure.
That's a really bad analogy, because he had no actual powers.
Who?
The wonderful
Jen's just
Wizard
gonna
of
grab
Oz.
Declan's hand and take off
Alright, let's go.
running. Because if we're
Let's do this.
going, we're going. If we're gonna have to fight something, it's
Full
gonna come fight us anyway. So
Full speed ahead. Let's go.
So you follow Cass through the winding halls. Is anyone doing anything along the way?
Just get ready for a fight, I guess.
Trying to look for any signs of whatever that thing was.
Elsewhere, in the window. Go, go, go.
Yeah, you can see signs where something has passed through here, like tracks in the dust, things that have been moved, things that have been scratched or bludgeoned. You can't make heads or tails of what this thing is, even you, Angel, who you have gone up against all kinds of weird beasties. This seems like a weird amalgamation of everything you've ever seen and a lot of things that you haven't seen.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh no, somewhere elsewhere.
Here's what's going through everyone's heads. This is a very liminal space. Sure, the lights are on. It doesn't look like there's been people in here for a while.
Very much like Cass. Lights on, nobody home.
Yeah, it's quiet. And you can feel that sense like you're getting close to something that doesn't belong, but it's not quite the same as the thing you saw in the power plant, that void of nothing. There's something different about this one. You don't know what will happen when you find it, but you know you have to.
Yeah, as they're moving, Angels, in her mind, there's like so many plans going on. How do I make sure that they all get out of this, hopefully unharmed, but in one piece at worst case scenario? And so Angel is a savior-based character. That is her main label. So entirely focused on whatever I do, these people are making it out of here safe. Last case scenario, I teleport them out and take care of whatever happens. Like, if shit hits the fan, that is my last resort.
Why bad for Dakaris? What's going through your head?
I mean, I think there is just a lot of focus, you know. We finally got where we've been trying to go, and we don't really know what lies ahead. So just making sure I have Jenny's back, and I'm ready for whatever might come.
In Regen?
Regen is almost certain it's gonna end in death for someone. And I don't think she cares if it's her anymore. If we're gonna go with the Wizard of Oz, more a wicked kind of a standpoint here, and she was promised to be degreened by a wizard, and it didn't work. So quite frankly, she doesn't care anymore. If Declan can make it home with some knowledge of how to stop or fix his world from completely deteriorating or undo some of it, that's probably the most important thing for her. Because the thing she wanted isn't possible anymore. So fuck it, we ball!
And what you wanted was to be pretty.
Not even pretty! Just back to normal!
So he might notice you and he might like you. Takars, can you give me a roll to pierce the mask?
Oh boy. Sure. I'll give it a go.
Hey, Zach. Don't
What?
fuck it up.
That,
I got you, boo.
Okay. If you
I
say
got
so.
you, boo!
And I think you do get a +1 because you have influence.
I do have influence, yeah.
Roll good.
That's a 3 plus 0 plus 1, so 4. So, tons of fun.
Could barely fuck it up more.
I could make it worse. I could use Mary Contrary and give you a -2 to that. Do you want me to do that?
No.
As you are running and you're, glancing at Jen as she's thinking about how, as long as you get home, as long as you survive this, she doesn't care what happens to her. I think you catch some of that, but not to the same extent. I think you worry that she is going to push herself too far to end this.
Gotcha.
That she is going to run headfirst into this and sacrifice herself to be the hero that no one believes, that she thinks no one believes she can be. But you know You know she's a hero. She doesn't have to do that to prove it to you. But I think you take the condition afraid that she will. She'll try anyway, and you can't stop her. And Cass, what's going through your very, very scrambled mind?
To see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Thank you for listening to Season 3 of Tempus Multae. If you like what we're doing, please feel free to go support us on Patreon at patreon.com/pseudonymsocial, or give us a follow on social media at pseudonymsocial. This season, we have Lex Olden as Medina, Sanctum Cosplays as Regen, Taylor Tuttle as Dakaris, and Casey Glover as Annabelle Joyce.